Good evening and welcome back to Maddie's Mirage, Spur of the Moment. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Zodiac Signs and astrology and the spiritual connection between them. Now, I am just a normal person who doesn't know much about the Zodiac Signs, so don't quote me on much. I barely even know them, but I thought it'd be fun to talk about that. Especially since tonight, apparently, in Canada, we're supposed to be able to see Northern Lights. So, let's talk about that. For centuries, people have thought that the stars control their fate and what's going to happen. And many believe that being born in their specific zodiac is why they are such a way. And it makes sense why people in May are hard-headed and stubborn, and the people born in June are two-faced and can't make up their mind. Now, these aren't always negative traits, but everyone has a negative side. Some more so than others, but not everyone is just as positive. Now, the stars, to scientists, they're just balls of gas floating in the wide expanse known as space. But to us not so sciencey people, the stars can really be seen as pinpoints of light, a bright spot of hope amongst all of the blackness, the darkness, the pain. Each star could represent one of us, or someone who's died and is now looking out for us. Such as in the wonderful series by Aaron Hunter, Warriors, they believe in Star Clan, and each fallen member of their clans joins up and becomes a star. And when a star disappears, they've been forgotten about, and nobody remembers them. It could be the same for us, to have just a long expanse where we're waiting, hoping not to be forgotten. And some people are still there, like the great Cleopatra and George Washington. Some people aren't there, like Frank Irving. You've probably never heard of Frank Irving. Well, neither have I. This was a name I pulled up randomly because nobody knows him. So he's gone. Absolutely forever. His spirit has vanished. And now he is one with the universe again as a new being. Now, of course, not everything is doom and gloom. This is Zodiac Signs. They're supposed to be filled with wonder and joy and blessings. Each zodiac also comes with a birthstone to represent the month. Emeralds in May, pearls and another stone in June, so on and so forth. Yes, I really only know May and June. Now, people can be related with their zodiac signs. So, what happens at a midlife crisis could be the result of your zodiac changing and you not knowing how to deal with that change. And that explaining the sudden, random change in someone. And one's midlife crisis could happen earlier or later than midlife. But one should always happen. And if it happens pretty early on, then possibly a second could happen. Because the stars are always moving and changing. And that can be evidenced, of course, by the Earth moving in circles around the sun and around itself, and with the moon circling it, so that we see the stars so differently. That's why the North Star is in the north, but at a certain latitude and longitude in the winter versus the summer. Now, that sounds fun and sciencey and super smart. So let's put our thinking caps on and think, what else could a zodiac and the stars represent to someone? Well, the Chinese zodiac years with their animals, they use it, and they seem to have a good time of it. I believe I was born in the year of the ram, a Taurus. Born in the year of the ram. How fun. Which contributes to my attributes of being a ram, as well as the attributes of me being a Taurus, which mixes things up a little, although the two are pretty similar. Yeah, zodiacs are fun. And a 10-minute conversation with the zodiacs is a long talk, guys. Don't you agree? I mean, we're 3.5 minutes out, but it's a long time to talk about a topic you know nothing about. Well, let's try and make something work in the next 3 minutes. What about animals? Do you guys think animals could fall under the zodiacs, and their personalities and temperaments could be directly related to a theoretical zodiac sign, or the year of the Chinese zodiac they were born? I would love to hear what you guys think about this, because then we can actually have a discussion rather than me talk to myself in the dark for 10 minutes before posting this online for your entertainment. So what do you think? Do you think animals have a connection to the zodiacs and astrology? Or do you think otherwise? I'd love to hear what you think. So tell me down below in the comments, and I might just answer back if I like it, or pin it to the top if I can figure out how to do that, because YouTube is a little harder than I expected. Anyway, for the next 2 minutes, we're going to try and finish talking about astrology and zodiac signs and other random bits that definitely, absolutely, completely pertain to the same subject, not just bouncing around back and forth between two different areas. Northern Lights. I mentioned that before. Maybe the colors are the souls of those who've passed on, coming from here, where their bodies are, to the next plane of existence. Now, of course, I'm not absolutely certain, and that would be a little weird, but what's not weird in this life? Nothing's normal anymore. So, why would it be any different? And, of course, if you guys have any other opposing or agreeing views, or you just want to mess around in the comments, be sure to do so. And if I like your comment, I'll pin it to the top. If I find it an invigorating conversation, I will create one with you. And we can do a lot of wonderful things together. Thank you once again for listening to Maddie's Mirage, Spur of the Moment. And we'll see you with a better video tomorrow.